Now we got my voice in here. So how's the volume looking? Turn the cars down a little bit. Dave, what's up? I'm sure you guys will put on a great show. Who do we have? Goldman. Fastest by 0.4 seconds. You said it was broken before I bumped you. It's your fault. Aristoteles. I'm surprised he's not first right now. Them Finns have a way of beating everybody. Mr. Mikey. Megan. Don and the Sirocco. Yeah, I blame Carousel too. How strong do you have your force feedback settings? Because the wheel gets freaking intensely strong. It's Deck and Team Sirocco. This guy is normally on the top. Oh, and look at that. Aristotle's got his fastest lap. Livery bogs. I was looking at, you should be able to change those settings by holding the button on your wheel. I looked at the DD Pro and it's got the same kind of thing as mine. Oh, Mikey's livery isn't showing up. And this one? Who is this? I can't see the livery. This looks like we may be glitching too. Oh, I believe you. Peter's livery. Ian's livery. It's looking like I'm not seeing many of these liveries. Here's Wookie. What are you doing in the pits, Wookie? Aren't you supposed to be practicing? Peter from Poland. There's Moomin and the Sirocco. So Don's got himself some good teammates in this manufacturer's battle. Moomin and Deck. Really gonna tear it up. Ledwin's car. Oh. Didn't I say Peter? Oh well, whatever. It looks like I'm having issues with the camera showing up. Unless I just plugged in the wrong dang camera. Ah, there we go. Now it's plugged in and working. Does anybody want to see this ugly mug today? Why is nothing working? Can I zoom? Oh, look at that. There's my ugly face. Now I'm on there. God, again with the breaking your thumb? Jesus. Never gonna live this one down, am I? Alright, so Mr. Neek the number 44 Audi. Funny colors for Pennzoil, though, let me tell you. I hope so. And then Mikey's livery still not popping up. The McGain. 0.3 seconds slower than the Goldeman. Aristotle's. It looks like we've got a Dirk-made livery for Aristotle's here. Hey, I didn't even show everyone my thingy. Look. I made it. But hey, whatever. A little late for that now. I'm gonna have to make a new one though. Moomin made one that I gotta throw a couple of additions to real quick. And then actually I need to add a new source to this here. If I go like this and make it all nice and small. And then we're going to add another image. For the DTR, we need a DTR image on here. And we're gonna try, which one? This one? This one. Look at that, now we got it all. Hey, Daiko, Vigets, mein Mann. I stole decals from you so I can put them on my stream. Yeah, we're gonna leave that where it was. We need to get back out on track. It's run tag. Yes. Leave a finger for the stream. You know, I can use all the fingers I can get. Mugelina's on track. This one looks like a stock Audi livery, so once again, some issues with the liveries popping up from now, but hey, whatevers. Hey, 11 viewers in one day? What the heck is going on here? Oh, Richie! And so we've got Peter down here, 2.3 seconds off of Dex time, which can't say much about that because, hey, don't you go anywhere. I will hunt you down, and I will make you pay. Dave, the first Dave. I love driving by the pits. You can see the cars parked in there. Who's sitting in the pits? Nick, Falconer, another Dirk livery here, and Ledwin. Look at this. I can't move it around, but I'm liking this car. I wonder how many decals it took to make this sucker. You said it was broken before I got there. Room. I probably didn't help though. Trying to re-grip the wheel after resetting your thumb, and then I gotta come and bump you from behind. Not that that's your favorite thing to do. Oh, look at that. He's parked right on the inside of the corner. Nice guy there. Nice guy. Can we zoom in? No zooming in. But Goleman has taken the lead by 15 thousandths of a second. So we're going to have, God, these guys are close. 0.3 of a second. Down to a half a second. So the first 4 places are pretty quick. Yes, a thick grip does feel good, doesn't it? I think yours might actually be thicker than mine, but I think I might have an inch or so more diameter. Ha 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 ha. Don't go there. Mooms! Do we have a... No, we don't have liveries yet. A Moom and Papa coming through the tunnel. He is our Moomers. And I lost my... lost my Rockstar. I gotta make these guys pay me. I drink them on camera so much. That's insane. I did not get to see it, but I did hear that it was super close. I had a person working for me for a little bit, and he was making comments about having balls, and I was like, dude, mine are still bigger than yours, and I had them chopped off for surgery. He quit 2 days later. Peter, still the funny looking livery not working. I'm sorry, but the guy was afraid to walk a 1-story top plate. What up, Dak? Hey! Fear issue. What is it with people and fear? Hey, why is everybody in the same position in the pits? That's not how this is supposed to work. Hey, there goes the train. Dak, chase the train. Okay, we need to change views here. Nobody following Mikey. Oh, but Mikey's blowing past Ledwin here. I think the strategy is to go fast and win. Except you. You're being punished for yesterday. Team Mikey! Take a look at the interior of the car. This looks like something I could drive. No, I'm lying. I would hate this car. 18 laps, huh? Seriously. Like, dude, I've fallen from 2 stories and climbed straight back up and gotten back up on the top of the same top plate. And the person working with me was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm going back to work. What do you think? And he's like, but you fell. And I was like, yeah, and I took the harness off because that's what caused the fall, so I'm good now. Friggin' stupid harness. The rope is so long you end up hitting the damn ground anyway. More like a pendulum, though. 9 out of 9 worked in practice. What? Okay. Bootsin, why are the wipers on? Is it raining? Oh, Bootsin into the barrier. That's not where you're supposed to go. That's not the racing line. Alright, it looks like we are headed off into the actual race now. After 35 minutes of practice. Oh, smash! Hi, Ian. Found you. Are you facing the wrong way here? Somebody's going the wrong way. Wes. or is it Vez? He's German too, right? So it'd be Vez? Vez? Alright, it looks like we've got people starting on different tires. Deck and Vez and Dave and Ian all on softs. Go. Hey, I like that view. Let's go back to that one for a minute. Oh, except I can't angle where it's looking. Oh, he's from the UK? That's boring. There comes Dak. Is that Dirk's car right there? No, Dirk's in the Sirocco. And it looks like qualifying has started. I wasn't paying that much attention to what the screen said at that point in time, so I'm too busy chatting with my friends. And that is Dirk. And it's a Sirocco, it just doesn't have... I can't see the pretty livery. It's showing it up on the picture on the left-hand side, but it ain't popping up in here. Team Sirocco, the DTRC. So this livery is showing up for Deck here. I'm wondering if it's the liveries with the most busyness that are not showing up on my livery here right now. And it looks like Deck is going to leave a little bit of space. Yeah, I can give that a shot. And that's not how we do it, though. Qualifying is in progress. And I could spectate anyway, so it's okay to exit and come back. The Group 4 battle. Issy. What's an Issy? It's like an any but not. While we're loading, look at my pretty picture. After this is over, we're going to do a racing school for the TXM, doing ins and outs and freight trains and side-by-side driving in the 2007 Suzuki Swift. Watkins practice. What's Watkins for? Oh, is that next week's? I think that's next week's race is what that is. Alright, so let's get our information back up, and we have some qualifying times coming in. We've got Wookie with 1:41, half a second faster than Mugelina, and his Pennzoil Audi Ledwin 0.3 seconds back from Mugelina. He is 1.6 seconds slower with the 1:41.8. That doesn't make any sense. Something's not adding up here on these times. Either way, let's look at this. Goldman just took his lead. Hey Richie, you want to join me in chat, buddy? We could go into the TXM stream chat. I think I've got everything hooked up to work for it. And as D-Max goes riding across the wall, with a second place time, 12 seconds back, 12 thousandths of a second back from Goldman. Nick making up a little bit of time, now only a 10th back from Don. And then here's what we've been waiting for. The young one deck putting in the top time. It looked like he had a 1:39 is what he's going under with. And here's Wes. It looks like the liveries are looking better. Ah, yes. I love the flags underneath the Renault Racing Dream Team stickers. And into the pits, Dirt goes. Looks like he's going to change his tires or try and get a couple of good laps out of some fresh softs. Whoops. No moving screen. Let's open this up. Where's my voice channels, just in case he wants to pop in? Oh, nobody's popping in, but we'll leave this where I can see it. And Peter with a penalty. Driving the Group 4 version of the car we're going to be using for classes after this race. Well, I don't know if it's classes so much as exercises. We're going to try close driving, switchbacks and side-by-sides and front-to-back as close as we can get to each other. Ledwin pulling off the side, let Falconer go by. And Aristotle has the new fastest lap of the 1:39.5. Where is everyone? Whoa. Here we go. 1:39.5. 1:39.8. Second place for Deck. So far, we've got Nick half a second back from our pole sitter, current pole sitter. The Moomin Papa. Oh, just a scarce 53 thousandths of a second back from Nick. Oh, you're gonna do fine, Mr. Wookie. You got this. Focus. Find your braking points, find your apexes, find your turn-ins and acceleration points. Come on. Don't let it get to ya. Mikey. 0.8 seconds back with Don. 8 thousandths of a second back from him. And Don is trying to catch a little bit of dirty air off of the back of deck here. Draft him a little bit. Ian in here, putting in a 141.9 so far. This is another guy. Usually I like his streams. But then again, I've got an issue with people who speak German and have an accent even when they're speaking English. I love the sound of it, so of course if you're a German, I'm going to love watching your stream. DreamTeam Racing, baby! Welcome, welcome! Who's running the DreamTeam Racing YouTube right now? Who is in there? I know that there's multiple of you guys that drive it, right? Richie. Yep. So you're giving me an extra viewer by being in 2 accounts. Are you still in with the Richie on here? We gotta add you. Where's my YouTube? Where's my channel? Deck once again in the lead, 139.25. Let's see. How do I get to chat in this new? It's over here. So you now have here we go. Yeah, this is gonna be super fun. So now we should have DreamTeam Racing as a moderator too. All of my besties get to moderate on my YouTube channel. Let's come back and take a look at the chase cam. There it goes, it worked. And we have Aristotle's. Whoa, I didn't go to Aristotle's. There we go. 0.13 seconds back from pole position. Another 0.3 back to Goldman. We are half a second back from pole position for Nick. Yeah, I think it did fix the livery. So far, everybody that I've noticed has been working, so thanks for that little tidbit there. Looks like we're finishing here. We've got a 140.32 just came in. And who was that? That was Mr. Ledwin. So many things, notifications popping up. I wish I could just make them all go away. I think we are on the last lap of qualifying here. We definitely are. So let's watch Dirk finish his lap here. He is currently 12th place in the lineup. Ah, this car is sick. I like it. You know it makes sense. Slaint. Isn't that Irish for cheers, right? Astra. What is Astra? Alright, we still have Ian yet to make his last lap. Peter just got a 141.7. So it looks like we have our positions basically set here. I don't think Ian's liking the front wheel drive all too much. Alright, so we come in and look at the results for the 139.3. Yeah, you definitely kill it on the starts in the first couple of turns. It's real fun trying not to lose your line when you got you coming up behind you. And then getting back around you in the first, after you get past us, is always difficult. Aristotle is 0.13 seconds back. 0.4 seconds back to Goldman. 0.5 to Nick. Let's see the next three of them. We are only up to a second back by 7th place. How do I change? Oh. And as far back as 2.6 seconds, but Ian and Peter, Falconer, Dirk, you guys are all going to have better races than you had qualifiers. I don't understand why you guys are so much quicker when it comes to racing than qualifying. I qualify fairly decent usually and have issues in my race because I'm too emotional or something. Good luck, my friends. Thank you for joining the stream. You all have an amazing race today. Keep it clean. Yeah, Wes. Yeah, Mr. Ian, you need some focus as well. Push, push. You have 20-ish laps to go here. And that could be difficult to do on some of these turns, like the Doc's turn back there. Really hard to get it right 20 times in a row. Don't forget, everyone, use all tire compounds required, mediums and softs. Oh no! Dave coming in with the migraine. I hope that gets better. Aw, thank you very much, Richie. Like and subscribe, baby. I need to make a little thing that pops up for that. Free drinks after. I wish it was late enough for me to drink. Looks like we're ready to go. Moomin is giving us the warning right now. I think I might have to change the angle of my keyboard over here. I was gifted a profile rig keyboard stand. And we're going to watch the start. Looking back from first place. Oh. There we go. So this is looking back from Deck's point of view. And they're off. Looks like the front few rows have a good start. We got Deck moving over to block Aristotle's for the first corner here. Not going to let him have the inside. Come back a little bit. We had a little bit of contact back here. Looks like Dirk and Musolino Ledwin bounce around just a little bit, scraping walls. And we've got Dirk coming in to try and make the early moves. Already up into 8th place. And watch him push around this corner, taking the far outside line. That's a good line to take in the front drive car. Got himself 2 positions already. And just in the last 45 seconds. Okay, so. Looks like Peter's lost a little bit. Ian is going to be making some moves. He's coming up here already a little bit. Very quick driver when he's got his head in the game. And here he goes. Going in to make another move. Not quite making it. Oh, a little bit of contact and wall contact with Wes. The tight chicane corner. A little bit more contact. So let's go up and see what do we have for Deck. The young monster in the Sirocco has already got himself almost a 3-second lead back to 2nd place. Now this guy has definitely got a lot of consistency and a lot of speed. He's like the one to beat. Aristotle's getting past Goleman. And Mikey making his moves. This guy is fun to be on track with. Side by side with Goleman coming into the 3-4-point turn. Oh no, this is a chicane at the start finish. Never mind. Moomin. 5th place, only 5 seconds back from the leader and 1 second back from Mikey. With Nick right behind him. It looks like he's giving him a little bit of a bump push. No reason not for these people to work together and try and get themselves up there a little bit closer. Nick is another one that's really quick and really consistent on track. And going for the inside move here on this corner of the chicane. And he cuts off the exit from Moomin. So there we go, 5th place for Nick. Who's close back? Oh no, what happened? Falconer on a spin. He was talking about having a migraine coming in. I wonder if that might have contributed to the wreck. Back in watching Dirk. Moomin, Daiko, and Don designed all of these liveries, huh? 3 amazing livery creators, honestly. And we got teammates Dirk and Ledwin coming up right now. Playing follow the leader. Dirk's trying to make up some time. He's about almost a second back, but he's good in this corner right here. Late on the brakes, gonna come around and try and get a run outside of it. And he just made up a little over half a second on that move, I think. Nice move. Ledwin looks like he's either going to move over and let Dirk have the right side, or he hit his blinker for no reason, which tends to be the case quite often. Now we got lots of action up here. Close racing. Mikey giving Goldman a little bit of a bump into the corner before he takes the inside, and he's going to go for it on the inside first turn of the chicane again. Oh no, he's going to back off and let Goldman have it. Probably regretting that slightly, watching Goldman run wide, but it looks like he gets the run on the inside of the next corner anyway. Nice moves, Mikey. Side by side coming up into the next set of turns. Early on the brakes for Goldman, and Mikey cuts off the line, so there was no way to hit that exit for Goldman. Mikey for third place. You know it makes sense. Who's close? We've got Peter coming up on Don and Wookie now. Working on his fastest lap of the race so far. These guys are putting in 141s, and so far Peter's only got a 143. Nice tight line on the corner. We're going to be having a three-way battle coming up, as not quite into the chicane, but it could last into the chicane here between Don and Wookie. Come through the tunnel. Don is the master of consistency. Cutting off, taking the inside line as Wookie slips into the wall just a touch. Let's go see what's happening. Who's got what? So we've got Mikey on softs, Aristotle's, and Deck on mediums. So on mediums with a 4-second lead back to second place. And Mikey 5.5 seconds back from that on his softs. So he's going to be destroying these tires trying to get himself back up there. Goldman on medium tires as well, and still keeping pace with Mikey on his softs. So the tires aren't quite as eaten up. Let's see, we are what? 7 minutes in, 5 laps, about a quarter of the way through the race, according to what I was told on how many laps it's going to end up being. Nick is on softs as well. Stuck about a half second behind Goldman right now. I'm not right, I'm doing commentary. I'll be done in a moment. Anyway, Nick here with the Racing Soft Tires. Moomin is 8 seconds back, with 1.5 seconds back to Nick on medium tires. So we could see some pit strategies, fuel saving, and tire changing here change our order here very shortly. Watch these guys cut the corners, hit them sausages, bounce around a little bit in this tight chicane. And here is Dirk on his racing medium tires, 2 seconds back from Mugelina. God, this track is super, super fun. usually lots of close racing, so we so far have 24-second gap back to 15th place Falconer. Ian in 14th, about a second ahead. And here's Peter chasing down Wookie through the S's. Pushing hard, it looks like he's losing just a little bit of time, maybe pushing too hard through that one. We're coming up to one of my favorite corners. Let's see this. I do not think this was my first race with you guys in the EDTM. I think it was like it was the same direction, but it was a night race and it was Group 3 and it had that extra little leg in there. But yeah, no, this is a great track. Lots of fun with these guys, and here we've got Ledwin right up behind Don and Fez. They're hoping for a good exit at the end of the chicane right there. Well, Scirocco could be a beast. I always have a problem in these Group 4 cars, honestly. So it looks like we've got everybody pretty comfortable in their positions. Nobody is too terribly close into making moves right now. So far, Deck with a 140.2. Pretty sure that's on medium tires. And Mikey here, right on the back of Aristotle's car. Let's see if he's planning on making a move here. And of course, we're always planning on making a move. That's what we drivers do. He's right behind him. He's going to give him a little bit of a bump, maybe. And his line's going to get cut off right here. Aristotle's not going to let him take the inside line from there, but he's going to go for the switchback and take the inside. Once again on this chicane, it's like, this is Mikey's move, and he is, what, the third time today he's completed that maneuver very successfully. That is Mikey's passing point. So now we have 4.6 seconds back up to first place, Deck. And Mikey is going to be hoping that he can make up some of this distance on these soft tires. As far back as he started running on the softs, he's probably going to run this thing out of fuel on the softs. But yeah, I was wondering about that too. It looks like his tires are already starting to fall apart a little bit there. That was some serious slippage. And Goldman chasing him down with mediums. But it looks like he lost a little bit of time, but he could be making some up. Here comes Nick in the Audi. Yeah, Deck is friggin' nuts. He needs to be in a different category. Pro is not fast enough to keep up with that guy. Can't remember, was Deck in the Alien League this last time around in the EDTM? Thought he was in the pros, but he definitely doesn't belong in the pros. Yeah. Seems like he does that with a lot of tracks. Some people just really have the knack for this kind of thing. He was alien, okay. That would explain his 5-second gap so early on. And we've got the freight train here. Mikey, Goldman, and Nick coming into the hairpin. And it looks like Nick gets... Oh, no, we got someone going into the pits back there. Goldman going into the pits. Let's see, switching over to softs. So now Nick is going to be trying to chase down Mikey. Yeah, he's nuts. Flash Dagger? Who's Flash Dagger? Hi, Flash Dagger. We know he's friends with Richie. Must be good people if Richie's still talking to him. Legend, huh? So I'm a little bit bummed out I may not be able to do the driving school after this one. God, it's heating up in this house already. We're looking at 100 degrees today. Fahrenheit because I'm American. So everybody is pretty spread out here. Daiko looking to get past Wes. There we go. Making the move right now. He's on softs and he's on medium. So yeah, this is going to be where Dirk just pushes to try and get his position up. Oh, that was... that I cut out right, just perfectly bad timing. You're not crap at Nords now. You'll get it. It's a new wheel. What we need to do is figure out how to get them settings fixed. And it might have something to do with something when you plug it into the computer too. So we got 2 more people in the pits. Aristoteles and Deck coming in to change off their medium tires onto softs. Mikey's going to be going from softs to mediums. Nick with a 22-second a virtual lead right now because he has yet to pit. So Deck coming out on racing soft tires already with insane leads and times. Let's see where he really goes with this. And before I die, we're going to we are going to set up the fan. Oh yes, I can breathe again. There we go, watching Deck navigate the chicane for the first time. Oh my goodness. You know what? Just wrap your thumb around that wheel and park it in the middle of the track. I'll be there in a few minutes to smash it. Sound good? Sound good? So after the pit stops, ooh, it looks like we got a penalty from Nick here. And he is cutting the pit lines like he does not care that they even exist. Yeah, I'm betting he did gain quite a bit of time there. He's on racing soft tires. They both are. So this is going to shape up to be a battle. They're getting close. So we went from a 4.5 second lead-ish, 5 second lead, to now it's only 2 seconds between P1 and P2. Nick coming out, a 5 second. What's beeping? A bunch of annoying things. And after that pit stop, Mikey has gained quite a bit on Nick. It looks like it's not going to take long for him to get around him. These two are both on racing medium tires. So I don't know what kind of a shot they have of catching back up to Nick and Goldman. Oh, and there he goes. Mikey takes the inside through the first part of the chicane and is now in third place. And with a half-a-second penalty, that gap is just going to grow. So we are 5 seconds back from third to second place. These two. Gonna go Goleman now only 1.8 seconds, so he is working on catching up here. Cutting some of that time off. Consistently faster right now. And yup. Dari caught in traffic. He was up there in the top 3 for a little while, but he's now in 6th place, racing soft tires. Moon Papa is on racing softs as well. So here we've got 4 cars lined up. Mikey back through Aristotle's that are going to be working on battling out shortly. Let's go back and see how the rest of the field is doing. Falconer has made a move on Ian and now has a 1 second lead over him. Wes with 4 seconds over, 2 seconds under Peter. 5 seconds back from Daiko. 1 second back from Ledwin for Daiko, so he's in 11th place. Pushing with his teammate to try and catch up a little bit here. We got Wookie almost a second back from Don, our consistency monster. Not the fastest on the track ever, but always so consistent that he tends to finish mid-pack and better always because he just doesn't make mistakes. Mujalina's got 10 seconds back to Yaroslav, so it looks like he had another mistake there. But we're shaping up for a battle here finally as the sun goes down in Tokyo. Yaroslav's catching up to Moon Papa. 1 second back now to Goleman. Coming into the hairpin right before the start and finish line. Hoping to get a run here on Moon Papa. And he's got some time, but not quite enough run to make a pass or take the inside line away from him. And we got Lowen coming up behind Nick, who's on medium tires. So Nick is basically going to be trying to keep everybody behind him, but you can only do that for so long before it gets dangerous. Aristotle's the inside move going 3 wide for a minute there. Almost takes inside line, but cut off by Nick. Nick did not like his nose being in there, so he chopped it off. And so 2 guys on softs right behind Nick and Mikey on mediums. So we're going to be seeing these guys get frustrated and making moves, and this could get dicey at some point here. Coming in through the S's. This is where the soft tires should pay off for these guys. If you can time it and get your run at just the right moment. You want to come out of that straight with a good line and head down into this hairpin, but hairpin's another good place where he might be able to make a move here. Definitely cutting the corner a little wider, trying to get on the accelerator early. Not happening. Moon Papa's still right behind him though. Looks like Deck has gotten into his groove on the soft tires and spread the gap out by another half a second. Mujalina 12 seconds back from Moon Papa. Nice gap between 7th and 8th with D-Max back here still. fairly consistent gap. Nobody's really catching. Wookie still on right close behind him. Wookie's got a little older tires though, so we're going to want to start watching fuel here shortly. We got about 15 minutes left in the race. So looks like Deck is pulling away nearly 2 seconds now. Racing stock. Deck has got these tires. He's doing a lot better with them than Goldman here. Goldman's pushing and his tires are just about worn to nubs. Oh, 30-minute race, so we got 5 minutes left. So it looks like we're going to get to about 18 laps. Let me finish, please. 5 minutes. Don't argue with me. Out, please. I'm trying to stream. Go. Yeah. So now that I missed everything because my kid doesn't want to take an answer for a spot. Oh, there's going to be a reverse grid sprint after this. That's what it is. Nick coming up on Aristotle's trying to make a move. Aristotle's is on worn soft tires. Nick is on fresh mediums. Good chance that Nick can make a move up in here and get this place back from him. And so we've got a little bit of spread out in the field right here. It looks like most of our other positions are fairly solid for where they are right now, except right here we got Wookie looking to make a move on Don coming up to the chicane. Almost got the run on him there, but he was cut off. Well, it's pretty good at keeping his car right where you don't want it to be. But running wide with a half-second penalty, it looks like he's probably going to be losing this position as we come through the penalty zone, if not earlier. God, Wookie is just catching him. And it looks like Nick had a mistake and has now been passed by Moomin, who was still chasing down Aristotle's. These two are both on soft tires. 3.5 minutes to go, and their tires are not doing well. Mikey on the fairly fresh mediums. It looks like they're lasting a bit longer. 10 seconds back from Goldman, who is now 3 seconds back from Deck. Deck has got some tire management going on. There's something he is doing that's making these tires last way better than they are for many others. And we have 3rd place to 5th place starting to spread out a little bit as well. Don with the penalty and that move back there, and we've still Wookie right behind him with a it was at .2. Kissing the wall there is now a little bit more. Whew. Cutting right in front of Ledwin. And those guys were super close. I love this track at nighttime. It can be hard to watch it for a long time though. Look at this. We're going 3-way battle here for 8th place. Bumpy, 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 and it looks like Don got his penalty off without losing his position to Wookie. Both on softs. Wookie's tires are a little more worn, and Ledwin is just on this one trying to chase him down with 1.5 minutes left. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that one. I really wish they'd get their lobbies together. I've lost quite a few friends to not playing anymore on this thing because they just can't handle the disgustingness of the lobbies. What do we have? So it looks like first through fifth. Mostly set with those guys' consistency. All the action on the track is going to be right here between 8th place and 10th place. Ledwin trying to get a run on Wookie here, going on the outside in this turn. He's going to get held up just a little bit by Dawn. And the outside line makes it happen. A little bit of contact, a little bit of loose. Nothing that anybody would cry about, though. Let's hope he kept those tires on the strip long enough to keep a penalty off of him there. So here we go. We have 20 seconds left until the timer runs out. And it looks like they are on lap 18. Peter made lap 18. That's going to be our first finisher. 13th, 14th, 15th are all now decided. Deck, 5-second lead is going to be number 1. I'm sure Goldman, 10-second lead is going to be number 2. Mikey with only 1 second, so anything can happen here still. 1 second back again. Let's see if it looks like these guys' positions are fairly set coming into the chicane. Second half, the last lap. And Deck is finished. Alright, D-Max got a gain on Ledwin and Wookie. So these guys back here are done. What happened with Wookie? Oh, Wookie ran out of gas. He lost 1 position. I don't know if he's going to lose another one, but we are finished back. Aristotle's for 4th, Mikey for 3rd, Moomin for 5th, Mujalina is 7th, D-Max is going to be 8th, Ledwin. Wookie lost so many positions. He lost 4 positions due to running out of fuel. My heart goes out. That's horrible, horrible luck. Daiko for 10th, Peter for 11th, and Wookie cannot go down more than 12th because he got 1 lap ahead. He's waiting on him to finish this final lap here. And that is our race. I'm going to be doing a sprint reverse grid. How long is this? 15 minutes? Alright, Deck, pole position, clean race. Good race, everybody. Congratulations. You all did very well. Wookie, I feel so bad for you running out of fuel right there. You almost had it. Another half a lap. Alrighty, well, I'm going to step out for just a quick moment. So I'm going to give, if I can figure out how to type anything in here. Alright, so we are on pause for just a moment. Oh my goodness, you're getting a weight penalty next time around. We're gonna add 10 pounds to your car because fuel saving and you were that far ahead of everybody. That was just insane. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, I am back. Make sure everybody else here knows that I am back. Oh. So the sprint with the reverse grid, this should be interesting. Room settings has been changed. Grid has been set. Why does it say replay options? Oh. Yep. Deck is going to have his work cut out for him. There's some fast people in here. And some crazy people to get around as well. That grid don't look right. Oh, they're entering, and then he has to set the grid. So the grid is not set yet. Mugelina has left the room. That's not good. Where did Mugelina go? We're missing one person. Oh, did you do leg day before your race, or are you working out on your pedals? Yes, visit Mugelina on YouTube as well. Great streamer, great driving, always fun to watch. Think I want to get a tripod so that I can set my camera up to watch my steering inputs. Probably be kind of nice if I could get something set up to watch pedals as well. I don't know. I got a lot. I'll have to get a USB hub to be able to do something like that. Yeah, 15 minutes to get through the pack cleanly. That could be lots of fun. Mugelina is back. So it looks like Moomin is off setting up our grid. Camera just a little bit off, isn't it? Got myself a challenge race. Wait, Conquer racing rig, not challenge, Conquer. And it just happened to have a bar sticking right in the middle of my back. Luckily, I could take it apart and add some more cushioning to it. Not bad for $250 rig. Lots of fun. I also took a note. Oh, you're going to do it in the cockpit, huh? Mr. Don D-Max added a table to his right underneath the monitor. So this is where I keep all of my stuffs. Staring at a 55-inch screen. Now you have your elbow protectors on? Dirk, you've got nothing but elbows. You've probably got, like, bowling ball elbows the way you get through the pack sometimes. Not dirty, just bumpy. Definitely a rubbing is racing kind of guy here. Alright. Do we have our pack? Oh no, Mussolini can't shift. Let's tell Mussolini. Automatic challenge. Shall we? Where is Mussolini? He's back here. He's jumped in the pits. Let's see if he goes for it and tries to do that. Looks like we're going to be starting this one at night. God, I really love this track at night. Alright, what do we have? Aristotle's on softs. Everybody's just going to be on softs for this one. It's going to be a sprint. Looks like we have damage on. Cars is destroying the front of his car. And it looks like he's just playing around a little bit here. I wish it would show me chat more easily. No, Dak, your car is no good. And you're slow. I don't think it matters what car you're in. It looks like our times so far are somewhat similar to what they were previously. We're within a second down to D max. And then we have the auto drive deck in the lobby. It's a good thing those flashers are on. Ian jumping the sausages. Nobody's playing bumper cars for practice. That's disappointing. I wanted to see some bumper cars during practice. And Goldman using the walls. Help him get turned in a little. Eight hundredths of a second back. And here we go. Ian starting out in P1. Rolling start, so this will take away any advantages that we have for people getting on the gas and not spinning their tires sooner. And they're off. They're going to fall into single file. Looks like Falconer's car has got some decent acceleration, catching a little bit on cars already. Wes trying to make moves, trying to keep it clean. What's going on back in the pack? Dirk in 6th place. And the guy to watch right here, taking the inside line, cut off. 2 places here. 0.3 seconds back from Mikey in 11th now. Quick they are. Bunched up all over the place on track. Peter, 2 wide, Daiko and Wookie. Daiko making his move around the outside, giving the wall a little bit of a scrape. Holy goodness, they're going for it. This is some tight close racing. This is the action we like to see. Daiko now in 4th place. He's made some moves. Peter using that wall to keep him on the track. Oh, little bit of bump out. And we had some serious action through the hairpin. Holy goodness, we got position changes all over. Really fun to watch these guys do it this way. And that reverse grid from the last races, making for an interesting first few laps, to say the least. Goldman making a move, getting around Peter. Deck made a couple moves, is now up in front of Nick. D-Max bounced off the wall a little bit. He just lost quite a bit. He got pushed off there, it looks like. And here we go, Goldman on his fastest lap yet. Coming up to the hairpin corner. Deck holding the outside. Not quite enough to get around, but Deck is now in 7th place from 15th after 1 lap. We got Daiko in 1st place. Look at this. Daiko in his elbows. Just takes it over Falconer, chasing him down within 1/10 of a second now. Here we go. Let's see what happens. We have a 2-second lead from 2nd back to 3rd. And Ian right behind Wes in 4th place. Wes hitting the sausages a little hard back there. Looks like Ian followed suit. Let's go, boys, let's go. All right, let's come back and look what's happening here again. Deck is now in 6th place, catching on Ian Goldman like nothing else. I'm gonna come up into the, what is this, right before the sweepers. Deck is taking over Ian right now, who just bounced off the wall a little. Chasing down Goldman. Goldman right behind Wes. And it looks like Falconer has taken over 1st place from Daiko. Craziness is happening here. Let's Deck take the inside line for 4th place. I don't know if that was laggy, but it didn't look dirty by any means. Daiko is going to be putting in for another move on Falconer here shortly. Right on the edge. And he's got the inside through the 2nd half of this. Little bit of contact. And Daiko is back in 1st place. Goldman catching quickly, now within a second of 2nd place. And Deck right behind him, coming up on the hairpin next. These guys are pushing hard. Tell that they're... Oh no, Falconer into the wall! Holds on to 4th place at least though, so he can battle and probably try and hold back Aristotle's here a little bit. Mikey coming in 6th place, about 4 seconds back from our leaders. Another battle here. Boots and Cats and Mikey all within about, what, 7/10 of each other. We're pushing hard. Oh, Don is in last place. Ian is in last place. It looks like we had some accidents and contact back there. Daiko still in 1st place, but Deck is on the move. Goldman 1 second back, and Daiko or Deck only 4/10 back from Daiko here coming into this. So Dirk has got the elbows. Let's see if he can keep the block here or not. We are 1/3 of the race through this. Oh, 1/3 of the way through the sprint, and it looks like Deck took the inside line and now is going to have first place. As Daigo comes in right behind him. And watch what happens to this hairpin. They've got very similar lines. Oh, Daigo took that just a little bit rough. Not quite as smooth as we'd like to see. And lost himself just a touch of time behind Deck. And then here we've got some contact on the wall. 4-way battle for 7th place as moving slips around Wes. It looks like he's going to slip around the inside of Falconer as well. Oh, maybe not. Got a bump from Wes there. I'll keep him back up in the position. Alright, so Peter's behind Wes, giving him bumps as well. Those guys are working together to try and get up in the pack a little bit. And watch Falconer right behind Ruben take the far outside, cut this off inside. Does he get the run to keep it? Able to put the pass on Newman through the hairpin. Not able to hold on through the straight though. It looks like the exit was good and he did not hold the blocking line. Hey, Mugelina! Did you drop? Oh, you should have raced an automatic, guy. You got this. Falconer still chasing down Newman. Oh no! Goldman got around Daiko as well. So now we've got Goldman chasing down Deck. So far these two have been the faster for the day. So let's see if Goldman can keep the pressure on Deck after the last to first challenge. Only a couple of laps in. We've got 6 laps in. And Deck is holding on to first place. He's got the inside line for this corner. Should be able to hold on to it. Keep the Goldman behind him. Go back and see what's happening. Mikey in 6th place. Fighting Nick for 3rd. Almost able to make a pass. And we still have our 10th through 7th battle going on back here. Still some tight racing. Falconer chasing down Moomin. Moomin going to be looking to put a pass. Oh, look at Falconer. Makes a move on the inside of the hairpin again. Can he hold on to it this time? I'm thinking that the Sirocco may have a little bit of oomph over the Peugeot. As a Moomin comes around and makes another pass through the S's again in the tunnel to reclaim 8th place from Falconer. And it looks like Deck is in his groove again, putting a slight lead. Got about a half a second back now to 2nd place, Goldman. And Daiko, 1.5 seconds ahead of Mikey, the teammates in the game. Oh goodness, the final 5 minutes, and we have a few battles going on here still. Nick chasing down Mikey with the Audi. Burning through the S's. Everybody's tires are going to be just abused for this 15-minute sprint that we have here in Tokyo. Moomin Papa chasing down the Wookiee. Not too far back. Falconer still chasing down Wes. Putting the move on Falconer right now. And if he gets a good enough run, he could be giving Moomin a fight. Falconer looks like he had an amazing exit on that corner though, so if he does not get cut off, Falconer may have the run on it. And he does. A Peugeot holds off the McGain. Or wait, that's a Swift. I saw that S back there and I was like, wait, what? Daiko 4 seconds back. Mikey, his teammate, right behind him. Nick, only 1 second back, is fighting to get back up into closer. And we have Goldman putting pressure on deck right now. Lots of exciting, close, clean racing going on with these guys. Goldman headed to the outside, coming around right before the turn into the sweepers. He's got the power right now. What's going to happen? Oh, early brakes is cutting inside. Switchback. Goldman puts the move and takes deck for first place. Now we're going to watch Dex exit through these corners. It looks like he had some run on him, but being hard on the brakes, he lost some of that momentum there. Daiko right behind Mikey. And Nick right behind Daiko. Daiko's going to be sticking his elbows out, coming through the hairpin corner here. Oh, little bit of contact. And Dirk, with the wide car through the hairpin, pulls on to 4th place. Nick is a tough guy to stay in front of, even when you do have elbows. Falconer going to make the move on Wes, and he's got it. Aristotle is looking past Pierre back here for 10th place. Aristotle is a very fast driver. I would expected to see him farther up front there a little bit more. Looks like the last couple of positions are fairly set in our last minute and a half of the race. We've got Wes working to catch back up to Falconer. Moving Papa in 7th place. Oh no, Nick. Still behind Daiko, but with a 1 second penalty, he must have had something happen back there through the hairpin. It's a really easy place to gain a second penalty. And starting on the last lap coming up, it looks like Dak has made up his time. He is now within 0.3 of a second to Goldman again. We are at 15 minutes. 37 seconds into this. It looks like the timer's going to run out just before these guys hit the penalty or hit the finish line on our 9th lap. So we have just a short half a lap to see if Deck can put the moves on Goldman and take his first place position back. They are driving tight within 1/10 of a second of each other. Oh, that's a lot of swerving going on. That's a bit of not cool defense if that was done on purpose. Oh, this... Oh, Goldman's going to get a penalty off of that one. What the... I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. That looked like a little bit of purposeful swerving into people's ways here. So we have Deck number 1, Goldman number 2, Mikey. Oh, Mikey held up. Daiko number 3, Mikey number 4. Moomin, Wookie, Falconer for 7th. Wes for 8th, Nick for 9th, Aristotle is 10th, Peter 11th, D-Max for 12, and Ian Cars is going to be 13. Good game, everyone. Nice race. That was a lot of fun, exciting driving to watch. Deck, what was going on up there in first place between you and Goleman? Goleman, what was going on up there? That looked crazy. That was a lot of intensity. So that's kind of what I was thinking about there, but if you guys are all good with it, that's what we do. We're good with it. Look at this. I saved a replay. Definitely enjoyed the race. You guys had some great driving. I might have to reschedule my driving school classes because it looks like I have some things happening today I wasn't aware of. Here, our teammates, they don't push each other. What? What? No. They may be teammates, but they're not driving on the same team for this. So let's get a quick screenshot here. Goldman with the 1 second penalty. Next. Alright, so we got some screenshots of us there. No, that was definitely an exciting last couple of laps there. That defense was more than questionable, but hey, if it's good fun between friends, then we don't really care, do we? Alright, everyone, don't forget to like this video and give me a subscribe. The more, the merrier. Yeah, Deck is the monster. Like, I'm not surprised in the least that he was able to do it in both races. The second one, I'm a little surprised at how fast he got back into first place. I expected it to take a little bit more than 2 friggin' laps. Yeah, I saw you were going to let him pass. I saw the flashers and the blinker and all of that. Good night. Good night, Mujalina. It was a pleasure having you in the stream and watching you drive today. I wish you could have not had your shifting issues. I hope you can get that fixed out before the next race. Hey, anytime, Dave. I love doing this now. I don't know how good I am at it yet, but I've heard a few good things, so hey, we'll go with that. Aw, thanks, Dirk. Danke. 30 horsepower less. That's insane. Thank you, Richie. Yeah, we're gonna be working together with Moomins to get some kind of a thumbnail and intro screen for this. I've got the replays for this saved, so when I got some free time, I'll probably make a short intro video for it, and definitely be doing some stuff. And hey, of course, Ian, and try and add to my screens here and make it look a little bit more presentable. It was a last-minute graphics ad for the DreamTeam Racing and making my transmission motorsport smaller. Yes, check out the Discord, DTR, everyone. Go to bestliveries.com and there's a link to their Discord if you need to get it there. DTR and TXM sibling racing teams. Closer than besties. Oh, I saved this replay, but I did not save the first replay. How great. That's alright. All the exciting racing was in this one anyway. I get some great shots. Alright, everyone. Well, it is that time. I'm going to have to end the stream. If Don is here, I'll talk to him. But otherwise, I'm going to have to jump off and skip my racing school classes things for today because, well, I'm a dummy. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope to see y'all again. Don't forget to like and subscribe and throw my name out there to everyone. Let's get this stuff going on. And I forgot to record the stream, so whatever. Y'all have a great night, great day, depending on where you are.